How's it going, Top 5 TV? My name is Chuck, and welcome to my preview for Nottingham Forest versus Stoke, taking place at the City Ground on Saturday. So yeah, Stoke City currently find themselves in 11th place. I think their midweek games are 3-0 against Stoke, if I remember rightly. So they'll be in good form. They're into the 5th round of the FA Cup, as are we. So yeah, they're not doing too badly. They're a decent side who. They've got an outside shout for the playoffs, you've got to say. Michael O'Neill's doing a good job there. They've got some good players amongst the ranks. Tyrese Campbell, Josh Maja, someone that we wanted, obviously, in the summer. Or there were reports saying that we wanted him, but whether it's true or not, I don't know. But there were reports saying that we wanted him, and he had a medical and everything like that in January, and it never came off. And he's gone to Stoke now. DiMaggio right at Phillips is someone who looks like he's coming through at the minute at the club. Harry Souttar at the back. So they've got a really decent side. Like I say, Michael O'Neill's doing a really good job there. They're a steady mid-table side at the moment who have potential, if things go well, to sort of be like a late run into the playoffs, I guess you could say. They're a good side there, but I feel confident that we'll get all 3 points. And I think under Steve Cooper of late, he's really installed that sort of mentality that whatever game we play, we just have a feeling that we're going to win, And I think as Forest fans, we can be quite pessimistic given what's happened in the past and given how sort of things have panned out before. But, the way that things are going this season, we just feel going into games that we're unbeatable. We turned up to Blackburn, who were, I think at the time, unbeaten or had the best, or still have the best. I'm not sure how that loss affected them, but the best home record in the league. We turn up there and we get all 3 points and play like we were the home side, really. Some really good football and, really composed in situations, stamped our authority on the game when we needed to. It was really good. So hopefully in this one we can keep the good feeling going. Obviously, then it'll be 3 games in all competitions unbeaten, 1 loss this year. If we can beat Stoke, which is really good. Obviously in the what would it be, second week of February to still be unbeaten at home in the league, and only have lost once in all competitions. It really puts a good marker out of where we're heading and where we're looking to go this season. I think. Stoke aren't going to be an easy side to beat, but I've just got a feeling that whatever game we play and whoever we turn up against, I've got a feeling we're going to get all 3 points. I'm feeling, like I say, quite confident about this one. Stoke, obviously, a team in the past that we've had not the best of days against. I think the last time we played them in the league was a 1-0 loss towards the end of Chris Hughton's reign, where I think we only had like 1 shot or something, or no shots on target, something ridiculous like that. So I think it's going to be definitely a different game and definitely a different approach and style of play and that sort of thing. I think that was really one of the games that anyone who still fancied Chris Hughton at the City Ground, that was one of the games towards the end of his tenure that really switched people's minds. It was an appalling, abysmal game of football in terms of Forest. We just were not good at all, and just how far we've come just shows that it was definitely the right thing to do, and definitely something that the club had needed to do, and it was an amazing decision to bring in Steve Cooper, because I think a lot of fans, and me included, I was looking at sort of Chris Wilder and thinking, try and get him in, that sort of thing, and I wasn't really too sure on Cooper, but he's really obviously proved all his doubters wrong, and I'm so glad we did get him. But focusing on this game, I think it's going to be a game that we score goals. I think it might be 2-0, sort of 2-1. Defensively at the minute, we're doing really, really well. Just that blip against, it was Cardiff, 2-1 in that one. I think, how many goals have we conceded this season? I think, obviously we conceded, not this season, this year, we conceded 1 to Derby. That was a penalty. 2 to Cardiff. I think that's it. I think this year, obviously that 1 to Leicester in the league, not in the league, in the cup. But, that's really good, considering, like I say, we're midway through, or sort of coming to the halfway stage of the month, second month of the year, to be in this position with this amount of goals conceded and the wins and that sort of thing and the results, you've got to be delighted. And I think the confidence is at an all-time high. Players are working for each other. You saw the togetherness and the teamwork from last night. People were willing to shove themselves onto the ball for teammates and stuff and get stuck into tackles and back players up when they're getting. People are coming up against them from opposition teams. Maybe if they're like pushing and shoving and one thing and another, the teammates are getting stuck in and backing up their boys, which is really good to see. And I think in this game against Stoke, we've just got to carry on riding the wave. It doesn't have to be an amazing performance. It doesn't have to be a performance where we play incredible football. But as long as we can keep getting results, keep getting 3 points, keep winning games, it's just going to keep that belief going, keep us bouncing to the next game, to the next game, to the next game. And I think it depends sort of what side of the coin you're on. I think given that in the Championship, games can come so thick and fast that if you're on our side of the things, it's games are coming quick, so you can keep that belief going. You can keep going and keep going and keep going and keep moving forward and keep that momentum going. Whereas if you're on the other side of the coin, you can kind of games can come quick and fast, and you can sort of lose players to injury, lose games, which are making the momentum go down and the morale go down and that sort of thing. So I think for us, the fact that games are coming quick and fast is really important for us because it keeps that momentum going, keeps the ball rolling and keeps us that high. And I think, with, 2 days in between games, obviously fitness might be a situation with a couple of players, but I think it's really important that we keep these games coming and we keep these wins coming because it just builds more and more and we don't have a long time to think about stuff. We just keep bang, 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 win, 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 win. Well, hopefully win, win, win. But yeah, and we lost against Cardiff, responding with a massive win against Leicester and a big, big win in the league against Blackburn. So, when we have a setback, we come back with 2 fantastic wins and hopefully we can make it into 3 fantastic wins with a win on Saturday. Stoke, it's not going to be an easy game. Michael O'Neill set them up well and's got some excited players amongst his ranks, but I think we should have enough to win this game. I am feeling really confident for us to do that. Like I say, 2-0, 2-1. I think Keenan Davis to score, and then Sam Surridge, previously of Stoke, to come off the bench and get the second. I saw a lot of their fans were saying, I would be happy to drive him to wherever, just get him out of the club, drive him to the airport or whatever. But I don't think he's been that bad. He's not scored yet, but he's only had 2 substitute appearances, and he looked really lively and really involved and won the penalty last night and played well against Leicester. So I think it'll be a great chance for him to prove his old team wrong, his old fans wrong, and get on the score sheet. And I think that would really round off his first 3 games beautifully. And I do think it'll be 2-0 or 2-1. I think we'll score twice in this one and keep the run going. Really excited for every Forest game now. We're in that bit of the season where you want your team to play week in, week out because you want to play your team to play every single day, should I say, because you're just in such a good moment where you just want to keep it going and you're loving it so much that you just can't wait for the next game. It's all you can think about. But really, really excited for this one, and I think it's going to be a really good game. Like I say, 2-0 or 2-1 for Forest in this one, and we're going to keep this one going. So if you enjoy it, smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't already to Talk Forest TV, and come on, you Reds.